What's up, everybody? I just went and saw a very inspirational quote. I'm going to repeat it right now. It's Monday. You're showing up with a nutsack filled with dick milk and a box of Pop-Tarts. Oh, how's that? Fuck yeah, there it is. That is a quote from Joy Diaz. Hey, what's up?
Hi.
What you doing?
I don't know.
My daughter, everybody.
Hi. I'm tired.
Say hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
I'm going to get food.
What are you going to get?
Whatever there is.
So, like an apple or blueberries or
Yeah, totally.
something like that, right?
Yeah.
Something healthy.
Yeah.
Good.
Mhm.
That's good. So, what else is new? How's Ben?
Yeah, I haven't talked to him in like 2 days.
Oh, sorry I brought that up.
It's okay.
Well,
You know people listen to this, right?
yes.
And my friends are on the internet looking for it, right?
They're not looking for this.
Yeah, they are.
They know who I am.
They know who you are.
Well, they've probably found it by now, then, haven't they?
Oh, God. I thought you were playing poker or something, and you were, like, yelling.
Play poker.
I don't know. Joey.
What, Joey Diaz?
It's Rosa Diaz.
There's a comedian called Joey Diaz
Oh!
who's... Sorry, I opened the show by quoting him. I'm not going to repeat it with you here because it's a little inappropriate.
Oh. Our cat is there, and she's being a bug.
Oh, okay.
Here she comes.
There she is.
That's Daphne. She hates everyone and everything.
She's a sour little bitch. Okay, you gonna go get a snack? Oh, Leah Capici, everybody. And I'm just gonna awkwardly put the phone back. I guess that's what you get for recording with your door open. Oh well, fuck it. Who cares? Anyway, as I was saying, yes, a box of Pop-Tarts. Am I right? Yeah, of course. Okay, of course you can.
If I was queen of the world, I would claim all blankets, so whenever I needed a blanket, someone would have to give me their blanket. Good day.
Boom. There's another quote of the day. That's right. That's how we do it here on the Winning Touch podcast. Inspirational quotes. One by Joey Diaz. One by Elia Capici. 12-year-old student. Just dropping wisdom. How do you like that? How do you like that, folks? Anyway, I'm not sure how to go up from that. How do you start that? How do you go up from that to start like that? It's just awesome. It makes me want to get a second microphone.
Our cat is weird.
Yeah, I know. She's old and twisted, and
She just jumped up on my bed and goes, wow.
that's because she thinks she owns the place.
She doesn't. Nana owns the place.
I know. I give her money every month so that we can stay here. Well, yeah, but that would make me a real.
It would make you Monica.
It would make me a real waste of space, and I don't want to be that.
Well, I already am that.
No, you're not. You shut up. I guess that's how this one's gonna go, folks. She's gonna keep popping in. Trust me, she's enjoying it. I think I should probably get a second microphone. What did she say? I don't know. Anyway, I want to stop picking the phone back up. Catch that shit on my Instagram story, folks. It's entertaining to say the least. Yeah, that's my offspring. That is my little girl who is 12 and not a little girl. And yeah, She kind of looks like me a little bit. Like when we say we're related, people aren't surprised about that far. So that's how that goes. She's, like I said, full of some bomb-ass wisdom, like with that blanket stuff. I mean, how do you argue that? You can't argue that. And when she does run for Queen of the World, or probably start with Prime Minister of Canada, because that's where we live. No, don't put the cat in here. Get her out of here and close the door. That's what I'm talking about. My 12-year-old daughter and my 87-year-old cat. That's who I live with, folks. Oh, and we have a hedgehog. So there's that. Pepper the hedgehog, Daphne the cat, Aaliyah the daughter. That's how that goes. And then there's me. I hang out too. So yeah. I don't know what is going on today. We're starting off with the parenting. Starting off with some inspirational quotes. Nut, dick milk, and Pop-Tarts. Ladies, tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Email me. I don't care. I don't know. I love how much... part of the reason I got Twitter is for Joey Diaz's fucking sayings. How do you kick off the week like that? I mean, why not? Isn't that awesome? Isn't that pretty cool? Right? I mean, who comes up with this shit? Box of Pop-Tarts. That's how he ends it off. Who comes up with it? This is the stuff that makes me want to write. This is the stuff that makes me actually want to leave the house on the weekends. I just feel like I can come up with it too. Probably can't. I mean, not yet. But my mind is always whirling. I'm always thinking of shit. I do write stuff down. I just got to piece it together. You know what I mean? And what I mean when I say you know what I mean is regards to stand-up comedy, which is my dream that I never pursued. I've done it like a dozen times. And I want to do more. And now's the time to do more. So that's what's up. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put something together. And, I mean, there's always something going on in Toronto, right? So I'll find that. And that's all I'm going to say about it right now, because nothing's actually happened. And nobody's interested in what you're going to do. I heard that somewhere. I forget from who, but it stuck with me. And I guess whoever originally said it, also I guess it's irrelevant, right? I am opening my little book because I have nothing planned for this podcast, which sometimes doesn't turn out so well. It really doesn't. But what can you do? It is halfway through April. Here is a weather bitching segment. I will bitch about the weather. Halfway through April. It's April 15th. Actually halfway through. 2 weeks till my birthday. I'll be 37. Something's wrong with my computer. Yeah, well, I'll figure that shit out after. Because I don't need the internet right now. And yeah. So where was I? Be 37 soon. Still feel like I'm 17. Still have the mentality of a 17-year-old. But hey, it happens. They say you never grow up, you just get older, right? Isn't it true? Do you get to a point where you peak and that's about it? You just kind of learn some more shit. Maybe you get a little more bitter, you get a little more angry, a little less patient, more patient maybe? More patient, I'd say. Because I drive around a lot. I am more patient. Unless I'm drinking those Monster Energy drinks, which I should not do. I had a couple last week. I didn't like how it made me feel. Yeah, it kind of boosts me up for probably less than an hour, 40, 45 minutes maybe. But then I get the road rage and gripping the wheel, and you're all uptight, which I'm uptight enough as it is. I could not drink one of those and my shoulders will be up in my ears for really no reason. Just thinking about something. What's up? What's going on? You okay, Ben? Yeah, no, I'm good. Are you sure? Because your neck disappeared. Oh, yeah. I do get in those states. I tend to tighten up, and I don't realize it until after. I'm more aware of it when I'm around people, so I guess that's a step forward. But sitting around by myself, start twirling in your thoughts, and you think about shit, and you have those imaginary arguments or whatever, and the shoulders creep up. They creep up, and they get up, and I'm like, God fucking damn, why am I so worried about this shit? I don't know why I'm worried about this shit. I don't know. I get uptight. I think that's the moral of this story. I get worked up, get a little uptight. That really petered out. I don't know why I went down that road. I guess it was just something on my mind. The cat is back in my room. Daughter did not close the door. Oh well. Cat's probably in here wondering where my bed went. Yeah, threw it out finally. You want to know why I listen to the other podcasts? The Winning Touch. Available basically everywhere. Which is something I learned while doing this shit. I put, when I upload, I can use different destinations, and I put it everywhere. It's on Spotify, it's on iTunes, it's on Google Play, it's on Twitter somehow. It's on YouTube somehow. Just the audio. Which is kind of neat. Yeah, I like it. I keep putting it out everywhere. I think my downloads are going up. I haven't looked at them in a while, so that's pretty cool too. My daughter joins in once in a while. When I don't do it too late and I'm yawning all the fucking time. Son of a bitch, I hadn't done it yet. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, that is my pretty much random rambling. What did I do this weekend? Well, a lot of guys around work are talking about the Leafs, the Toronto Maple Leafs hockey team, to be specific. There might be people listening not from Canada who don't know. So that's what that is. They're in the playoffs, or going for the playoffs, I guess. I can probably find out, but I'm not gonna. Oh, there she is.
I just spoiled 9-9 because of a YouTube video.
How did that happen?
You don't want to know.
You've been spoiling all night, young lady.
I just spoiled myself.
Isn't that bad?
Yes. I found out Jake and Amy get married.
Scale of 1 to 10. How bad is that?
Well, he's proposing. He says title your sex tape, so.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily bad, though.
No, not really.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, folks. Good show. I talked about it last time on my bullshit podcast that I really screwed up. Yeah, you did, actually.
Is he out of prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Which I want to see. Hashtag no homo. Yeah, I just said that in front of my daughter. She's 12. She's almost in grade 8. The stuff she hears at school is 10 times worse, I'm sure. No. Well, it wasn't insulting, right?
Yeah. I still think it's funny.
Well, good. I'm glad it's funny. Hopefully everyone out there on the Google Nets will think it's funny as well. That's what I'm here for. Laughs. That's it. That's all I care about. It really is all I care about. It's making the laughs. We gotta laugh, folks. So, what else? This weekend,
I look like a depressed mother.
don't say that. Freaking me out.
I'm not, but I look like one.
Yes.
I look like I'm in that phase.
Well, maybe you're getting the phase over with early.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's go for demons. Hi.
I don't want to answer that.
That's right.
Should I keep the microphone out of the arm
It's probably a good
so that
idea.
we can do this?
Yeah.
Have a chair?
Sure. I have nothing better to do.
All right.
Wait, do you have the rolly chair?
What? No. I am on the wheelie chair. It looks like my daughter is going to join me, which is pretty cool. She's dipped in here once in a while, but
Hi.
hi.
Chase the cat with the chair like this.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Yeah, I know. Very nice.
Well, that's true. She isn't the nicest cat in the world. She's cuddly though, right?
Yeah, in the weirdest way.
Yeah.
She like sits here, doesn't let you touch her. She won't let you pick you up. Don't worry about it. It's just technology. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna put this in here. Sorry if the audio is a little funky right now. But here. If we're both kind of close to it, then maybe it'll pick it up.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I eat the microphone
No.
when we're done?
No.
I'm gonna get my glasses. I look weird.
Oh, I took mine off so the glare doesn't go off. But yeah, cool. Go ahead. Aaliyah winning, everybody. Here she is.
I'm doing my everything's okay smile.
Yeah. You mean your tight lips, friggin'.
I'm okay.
Hey, how's it going? I'm great.
That's how I roll.
And then you don't say anything. Why don't you say things?
'Cause I'm human.
Well, that's true.
I don't know how to talk to humans. Are you even human? Are you an alien?
No,
It's 50 years in the future and aliens are listening to this.
they could be. Because once it's
Ew.
up on the internet and stuff, then it's out there, right?
They
Maybe
have access to it.
maybe they could have access to it.
Okay.
If we have the internet, they have some kind of internet, right?
Yes, I need to talk for a minute.
Go ahead.
So, if you're currently watching the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I wouldn't recommend listening to this. But basically, Jake and Amy are Potterheads, and they're so adorable. I love them so much. They were talking about like Harry Potter, like in this van while arresting criminal.
Talk about Harry Potter.
Yes.
Oh, that's what a Potterhead is.
Yes,
Okay.
they were talking about Harry Potter while arresting someone. It was adorable. And they like started talking about Cedric and stuff and how he died. And yeah.
That's funny.
Crushed me.
It's actually really funny.
Yeah. Blip. Your computer turned off.
Doesn't turn off, just shuts the screen down.
Oh.
Don't actually really need to see what's up right now.
Yeah.
So, Potterheads. I didn't know that was a term.
It is.
It is.
Yes, I am one.
Well, and I know that now. I don't think I really got it before.
You should read the books.
You think so?
Yes.
But I've seen the movies.
You should read the books. There's a lot in the books that aren't in the movies.
Yeah. So you really think it's worth putting the time into?
Yes, and you love to read anyway, so what's the matter?
I do love to read.
Yes.
But is it age appropriate?
I'm younger than you.
I know.
So why are you... What? I'm actually genuinely confused by that question.
I'm making a weird joke.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. I'm trying to work this camera angle to get us both in, but so it'll be a little amateur.
No one's watching.
It doesn't matter. It goes up for 24 hours. People have watched before. Maybe they will again.
I very much seriously doubt that, and I'm enjoying moving this way too much.
I know, it's kind of neat though, right?
Yeah.
I know. I'm going to get another one.
Hee hee hee.
There's a kit that you can get. It's another microphone and like a mixer thing that you need and an arm like this. And as I was just talking about, my birthday's coming up in 2 weeks. So just saying.
I have something planned for that already, and I can't exactly take it back now. You're going to like it, and this is why I keep telling you not to order special movie tickets.
I think I might know what's going on.
I don't care if you know what it is, honestly.
Spoilers! You've been spoiling all night, so I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
No. I can spoil so many things.
Yeah, I've had a pretty good idea, so. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun.
Yeah, a little Game of Thrones thing here.
Yes, I got that book.
What's going on in the new episode you watched?
Oh, it's good. I kind of had an idea what was going on, but they dropped like the bombs on the first episode. Just boom, boom, boom.
So they have nothing else to do for the rest of the season.
Oh, they'll come up with something.
Yeah.
So the main girl, Khaleesi,
You
Daenerys,
told me about her.
the Queen of
Something
Dragons.
about her.
Yes.
Yes.
Queen of Dragons. No, that's Sophie Turner.
Oh.
She's Sansa Stark,
Who?
the Lady of Winterfell.
Okay.
Yes.
You said Stark, and I thought of Marvel, so I was like...
Well, yeah, I guess I could see how you do that. But yeah, so she is a redhead, and she lives in the north, and the Starks are like the lords of the north, which is kind of like Canada.
So us.
Yes.
Okay.
And so she's the Lady of Winterfell, and then her brother, who's not really her brother, turns out to be like descended from these old conquerors. But the one lead, the mother of dragons, she has two dragons.
Okay.
She has been the ruler, like by birthright. She's basically the queen. But nobody knew about the new guy whose name is Jon.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
Heard of him.
You've heard of him. Exactly.
Yeah, I watched too much Dan and Phil.
Well, yeah, Dan and Phil are on it, right? See, somebody's watching. What's up, Yusuf? I hope this is working.
They left. It doesn't say they're watching in the corner. I'm gonna go get water.
Well, fine.
You're welcome for your disappointment. She's lingering in my room.
She likes your room. You ducked out on your Game of Thrones lesson.
So Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it turns out Jon Snow is the rightful heir to the Seven Kingdoms, which is like the main area.
Another dragons.
Well, everybody thought she was until they found out about Jon Snow.
Oh.
So nobody knew, which when this first happened, I thought was a good thing. I was like, cool, Jon will be the king and that. But
hellfire everywhere.
if the queen, Daenerys, thinks that he's going to come in and take the Seven Kingdoms, she's probably not going to like that. She's got through a lot to take over the Seven Kingdoms. What do you think?
I think that's interesting and complicated, and I don't know how you keep up with this. Yeah, it's...
Cat. The cat is here.
She doesn't care about any of us. Or what we're doing. She just likes to be in here.
Yeah. She wants to be in the same room with everybody. And yeah.
Yeah. When we were getting a cat, it was like, oh, she'll just do her own thing, you know. No.
Not this one.
No.
This one. She's
She's in the doorway right now. If I move.
Yeah. You don't have to move. They don't have to see everything. Trust us, the cat's there.
Yeah.
It's probably picking up on the audio anyway.
Yeah.
So, Marvel predictions. Let's talk about what we talked about last night.
God.
Marvel Endgame, nerd time.
Yep. Marvel nerd time. Can they hear both of us if it just stays here?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'll pick it up.
Because you got your headphones, so it... Yeah. Okay. My prediction is that Steve dies and Tony dies. Because that would be...
Do you want to try headphones?
Okay. Hello? I can't hear anything.
No? Well, you won't hear like everything. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Probably
barely,
means the
though.
microphone's picking it up.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like having...
So, Steve and Tony, I think they're going to die.
Think both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Nebula's definitely going to have a huge thing in killing Thanos some way or another. She deserves it.
Yeah.
I think Carol's going to give, like, the final few blows, though. Because she's so powerful.
Yeah.
Carol, Captain Marvel. Every time I say Carol, they're like, who?
We're on a first-name basis.
First-name basis. So, yeah. And I keep seeing, like, memes and stuff about, like, Peter and Carol meeting.
Yeah.
And it's like, I saw this thing. It was like,
By Peter, you mean
Peter Parker.
Spider-Man?
The tiny one. Yeah. And there's this one where he's talking about how, like, gay marriage is legalized. And then Captain Marvel starts glowing. And he's like, wait, where are you going? She starts flying off shouting, Louisiana! It's so funny. And there's another one. Everyone, Peter Parker and Black Panther's sister Shuri have never met in the MCU.
That's right.
But everyone's come up with this headcanon that they're, like, best friends. And, like, reference vines together. And have sleepovers together. And, like, invent things and, like, memes together. It's great. It's the best thing to look at. And another one is that Thor is god of lesbians. It's a good one. Okay. So there's this meme. You know how in the, not last Endgame trailer, but the one before that where he brings his hammer and Carol just stands there and his hammer flies by?
Yeah. I like this one.
Yeah. So from that, everyone's come up with the idea that he adopted her. He just took one look at her and was like, I'm adopting you. And there was this another thing. I don't know if I was watching this with you. I don't think I was, because your reaction would have been everything. Basically, in that part where he's about to bring his hammer, a lot of people hear this whisper, and once you hear it, you can't unhear it. This whisper in Carol's voice saying, I have telekinesis.
Yeah.
So everyone hears that, so now they think she has telekinesis. I don't think she does, because never in the comics or in the movies she has ever shown anything of having that.
That sounds like somebody invented.
Yeah.
Kind of taking legs.
Well, there's like this hearing thing that's starting to become popular, where like if you just hear static and then you play another audio of someone saying something and then you hear that in the static, because your brain knows what to look for. So I think that just kind of happened with someone, and they said it, and other people started to hear it because their brain knew what they were looking for.
Yeah.
So people just started to hear it and were like, oh, yeah, theory, that doesn't make sense.
Okay. So there's a thing called confirmation bias, where you go looking for something, and they talked about it in that flat earth thing that we watched with those silly sons of guns.
Yeah.
And so when you go looking for something and you're trying to build evidence, you already have the conclusion in mind, no matter what the evidence says, as opposed to the reverse, which is what the scientific method is, which is the right way to do it. So they're basically doing it by the opposite. They think they have the answer, and everything they do points towards that answer.
Yeah. Well, flat earth is a really controversial thing, but it's tired of it.
Tired of what?
The flat earth.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a meme, and it's funny to look at, but like...
Yeah.
And that thing that they tried to do with the laser is like...
Yeah.
Yo, stop.
They bought that $20,000
Oh
piece
my
of equipment.
God.
That proved them wrong, and they were like, "Well, we got some other experiments. Just don't worry about that.
Yeah.
It's okay. Don't worry."
And this guy, this really talented guy, made like this motorbike, but it was
Yeah.
flat Earth.
He was a flat Earth guy, and he made those cool domes.
Yeah, they're really cool and interesting, but like,
Yeah.
you're wasting potential, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty funny.
Also, a flat Earth clock doesn't make sense because you can't have a clock as a dome.
No.
So either way, it would just be flat Earth. Maybe we should get Carol Danvers to prove that. She's seen Earth from a distance.
She flew above it.
Yeah.
Out a jet.
She is a jet.
She is a jet.
Yes.
At the end, this is a spoiler. When the ship with the Skrulls leaves, she doesn't get on board. She just tours along beside it.
Whee! Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's such a great movie. It was so well done.
Yeah.
And it's fairly different from everything else.
And it surprised me.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
And in the comics, originally, Captain Marvel was Shazam. So she was a man. I don't know.
Shazam's a DC character.
I know. And then DC, like, bought him or something.
Really?
Yeah, some crap like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I went and saw Shazam.
Oh. Was it good?
It was okay.
I heard it was really good.
It was funny.
That's fair.
The DC movies have fooled me before.
Mm-hmm.
But I mentioned this in the last podcast, but I'll tell you, it was funny. It was very entertaining, and it was different. It's basically the Deadpool of the DC.
Oh, okay.
So it's really funny and
Seen that movie.
Deadpool.
Yeah. Still not.
Yeah, you could watch the second one, but the first one I'm not gonna watch with you.
Okay. But I could watch it by myself.
You could watch. No.
No. Okay. Is it important to the MCU timeline? Like, will he appear in Endgame?
No, it's not.
Okay.
He won't be in those movies
Okay. That's all I really care about.
because he's very much comedy as opposed to all the other movies.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so yeah, Shazam was very much like that.
Yeah. They're throwing in things in the trailer that don't make sense. I keep burping. Like Ant-Man, how'd he get back? There's a crumb on here.
Is that fucking...
Yes. Never mind. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So they bring Ant-Man back.
Yeah.
Don't know how that's gonna happen. Thanos is kind of back.
Well, of course he's back. I mean,
Because you see in the one trailer, it's like you couldn't deal with your failures, and they
Yeah.
brought you back to me.
yeah.
And I was like, holy moly, this is happening.
Yeah.
Like, that was pretty much my reaction. And I saw the trailer, and I was like, this looks fake, blah, 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 blah. And then you saw the trailer and was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh my god. Like, who's gonna die? Who's gonna live? You think, Carol's gonna die.
I think it's possible that she's gonna die.
But they just introduced her.
I know. Which is why it would be such a kablam in your face,
True.
right?
Yeah. That's depressing.
Yeah.
The cat's coming back. She's back!
The cat! It's cat time!
No.
No cat time? Oh, there she is. She does not care.
Nope. She just waltzed right in.
Go. I don't know what to do.
Where did your bed go?
I chucked it.
Oh,
I'm done with these bed bugs.
that bad?
I tried, and I'm getting an exterminator coming in soon. So that's going to happen.
Yay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's picking up what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't know. You got to be kind of up on this mic to see the green things up on there.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can edit it because this was fun.
Yeah.
Right?
I probably have to go lay down.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
I'm excited for Endgame.
All right, there it is, folks. She's excited for Endgame. So am I. Looking forward to it. There will be a review because it's kind of something.
Part of that review.
Yes. I'll have a second microphone by then. This thing's going to fall off. Anyway, I think that's about all. That was a fun one. I'm going to go play with this sound and manipulate it so people can hear it because I want people to hear this one. All right. I think that's about all. Good night, folks.